Welcome back to Cultured Unplugged. YouTube, fellas, what's good? How y'all doing? Listen, go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell before we get into any particular conversation of like what we're having on tonight. Want to leave a big thank you to those who are leaving comments. Leave a comment. Always let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what topic you'd like me to address, because this one, like any other, I always do, is always a good topic to bounce back off of from experience, from what I'm hearing out there, and we're gonna get into it. So first, want to let you know the podcast for Cultured Unplugged is now live and it's already episodes. You can hear it. It's only 40 minutes long, so when you get a chance, head on over to the podcast on Apple. You can find it on Apple at Cultured Unplugged. So you can search for it and you'll find the first episode. So want to leave a big thank you. I'm so excited because there's more content now coming, and I just thought today would be a great day to drop a good content, drop a good episode. And so today we're actually talking about this meaning between simp behavior and chivalry. There's a difference. Is there a difference? We're gonna get into it. So don't go anywhere. Watch this video. I'm about to show you real quick my little intro, and stay around, stay unplugged. All right, so I wanted to kind of get into it and first off define what this meaning of being a simp is. And I'm 33, and I'm gonna tell you, so it's something new that I've heard in the last maybe year, 2 years, and I'm gonna get on to it. So simp is a slang insult for men who are seen as too attentive and submissive to women. So especially, is what it says more in this definition, especially out of a failed hope of winning some entitled sexual attention or activity from them. So, next thing I'm going to kind of go into the other topic. We're going to the opposite end of it is chivalry. So chivalry, to be chivalrous, is to do things as for men or women, to do things that are going to be related to noble things like holding the door open, or making sure that you let your ladies walk with you on the right hand side of the sidewalk. Things that just you stepping up and you kind of going above and beyond. Now, I will say the difference between this off the bat from where it sounds to me is based on intention. So the intentional piece of being chivalry is you're a gentleman. At Culture Unplugged, when you, any young man who is a member of Culture Unplugged, they subscribe to what Culture Unplugged, being covered in culture is you're a gentleman, and you're gonna do things like hold the door for your lady as you before you get in the car. You hold the door before your lady walks into the house. Things that you would recognize any gentleman to be in what they do. Okay, so you are making sure that you are the protector, right? And in a lot of cases, yes, you are the provider, and for what men should be. Now, gender roles and those things, everybody in some cultures, some families have different ways they go about it. How you go about it is going to be depending on what's really important for you. Because I'm going to tell you like this, what I always found with the right woman, and you'll know, with the right woman, you will definitely find yourself going above and beyond. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as the intention is genuine. I'm going to say this again. As long as the intention is genuine. If the intention is genuine, it'll make all the difference in the world. Okay? That will change what the idea. Now, this whole idea of simp to it. Do I agree with being what a simp is? Yeah, it's an insult. It's derogatory. But a lot of people, a lot of young men, a lot of young dudes out here use that so flagrantly. You find a lot of cats that are on these podcast episodes, platforms, and Apple platforms, and all this other stuff that use it in a way to degrade men just being a quality good dude, right? And what that term of what a good dude is being taken into context to make them feel like they can't do things that are of chivalry. You see what I'm saying? So now we got a problem. Now we got this idea where you can't even be a gentleman. You can't even give out of your heart and give out of yourself, and without it being, you being called or labeled a simp. Now, if I know that I am operating in the intent of being genuine with the right woman, okay, then I know that what I may be seeking will eventually come. If, my heart is saying, hey, I want to really be with this person. I really want to, deal with this person. People are not so honest, okay? So you got a lot of people that are not so honest about what they truly want, what they truly desire, their intentions. So you got to decipher what that is with the woman that you're dealing with, or you're dating. So if you come across somebody that you find that is attracted to you just as much as you are attracted to her, this whole idea of what a simp is not even going to come into a thought. It's already going to be seamless chivalry. But if your intent is, I want to just have sex, I just want to go ahead and jump her bones, and you doing all these things, they're damn right. That label of being a simp is correct on what you are, because your whole intention is based on just getting into the bed. And I told you this in other videos when it comes down that I've made about your intentions and why it's important to recognize what you want, being very clear about what you want, being honest and transparent. It'll save yourself a lot of time. I'm not afraid for a woman to tell me that she's not interested in me anymore. I'm not. Because I have been that same way where I've said on the other end, I'm not interested in you anymore. And that is also okay. But when you are genuinely attracted, when the interest is high, she's choosing you. We talked about this too. When she's choosing you and you are choosing her, let me tell you right now, that makes this process of this whole simp stuff just go out the window. Because whatever we're going to do, it's effortless. I'm giving you 50-50, you doing 50-50, we matching energy. Now it's even easier to operate. So the women that you date and the women that you're attracted to, people that you come across, it's like, okay, you got to really observe and see what they really are about. Start asking questions. Start being in situations. Start just being a friend first. I'm telling you, you'll save yourself some time and money. I had a situation. I'm going to share a story with you. Situation where I was, dating somebody, and I'm an affectionate kind of dude. I'm affectionate to where I like to kiss. I like to do all those physical touch and those things, and be able to vocalize how I feel, about somebody. And this person was quite the opposite. So I really found myself, understanding that maybe I would be answering her love languages, right? If you know what that is. If you don't, go ahead and research it. It's the 5 love languages, but I'm more so answering her love languages, but she's not answering mine. So we're both, at this point, we're at a disadvantage from dealing with each other. So again, this is where it's just like, hey, at that point, ask questions and make the determination whether it's going to make sense. Stop being afraid that because she got curves or because she got this, or she could do that in bed and this. Look, if you can't get her, listen, there's going to be somebody you're going to come across that you're going to find to be 10 times more attractive, and you'll get with her, right? And maybe you'll get with her, but don't be so invested. Sometimes let somebody just come up in your DMs. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to tell you. It's also okay for you to step outside your comfort zone. Step outside your comfort zone every now and again. Once you know you are confident in your ability, you handling your business, you handling your purpose, you taking care of what needs to be taken care of, for you to go ahead and step outside your comfort zone to feel confident enough to go ahead and approach somebody. But don't be afraid to practice the things that are of chivalry. Holding the door open, being a gentleman. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you listen to people that are going to put you in the wrong about this whole, simp behavior to be, oh, well, this and that. Listen, understand what the definition of a simp is. Because it is a definite difference. You know what I understand a simp to be? A sucker. A simp is a sucker, period. You want to be a sucker? Nah. You want to be stepped over and, like Iverson did, this old dude in the NBA back when he was playing? Don't be that guy. Just be the guy that you know to hold your own. Recognize when, if at all, any time that you are being used. Before you even let yourself be used, understand where you're at in the relationship or in the process of dating somebody. All right? So I'm about making sure I protect you. And a part of protection is listening. Part of protection is really understanding where you sit and stand in a situation with somebody. Protect yourself. Be aware of yourself. Be aware of who you're dealing with. It'll save you a lot of time. I'm telling you. Listen, as always, I hope that I gave you a wonderful content video of my thoughts on this, because there's so much to unpack there. Let me know what you think in the comment section about, is there really a difference between chivalry and being a simp? Do you subscribe to the idea of the meaning of what a simp is? And do you understand what that means for young people who are trying to actually be more than that, right? So let me know what you think in the comment section. Subscribe, and always, of course, like the video if you thought the video was worth your time. I do appreciate it. Look out for more videos that I got coming up. Also, get back in the kitchen. So anyway, go ahead and get on there. Get on my TikTok as well and subscribe at Coach Unplugged Official. As always, I appreciate you. Stay unplugged.